That we do have a very special offer on today, which I'll tell you a little bit more at the end of this presentation. The mission statement of Holly Murray is to help people to live healthier lives by providing health-conscious products globally. And as noticed today, it's myself and Craig who are the partners of Holly Murray. And a little bit of background on Craig and myself. Craig is a native of Canada and has been in various industries around the world. And Craig and I have been business associates and friends for several years until we started this company this year. Myself, I'm originally from the UK, as you all know very, very well. And what I did before I came here is I actually trained as a lawyer, and I have experience in the sales industry, marketing, and various other bits and pieces as well. Now, Holly Murray has only been a company for a short while, but in that time we've hit some significant milestones. So we actually started the company in January with our first distribution partner confirmed in March for Thailand. We also went to Hong Kong in April to meet new partners over there that we are now in contact with to finalise. And we'll be actually off to Japan in July for a homeware show, which we've already got some very, very interesting contacts from there as well. And then we'll be returning to Hong Kong again in October. So in a very short space of time, we really have propelled ourselves as a company. Now this is why we're here today. This is a chart of the obesity percentages in Southeast Asia. And you'll notice that right in the middle, we have the biggest gentleman, which is Malaysia. Now, you're absolutely right. Malay is one of the biggest percentiles of this figure. It's 44%.
Yes, I will beat my mom.
Yeah, exactly. So we have a 44% obesity in Malaysia. Now this comes down to several reasons. It comes down to lifestyle, it comes down to what we're eating, and it comes down to, just not being careful, not being conscious, and letting yourself go, really, to use the English phrase. And this is one of the biggest causes of this obesity. Rice. Simple, plain rice. And not many people know. In fact, myself, Craig will both openly say that before we got in contact with Grayns, we had no idea of the dangers inside a seemingly innocent bowl of rice. And in fact, one bowl of white rice has the equivalent of 10 teaspoons of sugar. Now, how many of you eat rice more than one time a day? Hands up. That's at least 50% of the room. If you're eating rice, let's say 2 times a day, that's 20 teaspoons of sugar. That means that, let's say it was 3 bowls, your risk of diabetes goes up 45%. It's a scary, scary figure. So this is the reason that we're here today. Because diabetes is now the 8th largest killer in the world. And it's not showing any signs of slowing down. In fact, today, there are 415 million diabetes sufferers. 415 million diabetes sufferers. And the World Health International Diabetes Federation estimates that by 2040, that's going to go up to 640 million people. Let that sink in for a second. This is a big, big problem that needs to be solved. So what is the solution? Well, the solution is several things, but one of the main things we can do is change our rice. And Holly Murray are distributors for Grayns, who are a Malaysia-based company, and the Health Cooker is the world's first and only rice cooker to successfully take the sugar out of the rice, making it fit for diabetics and giving everybody a healthier bowl of rice. Now this technology does mean that we are unique on a global scale. There is no other rice cooker that does what this does. And it's already got some acclaim. It's won Malaysia Good Design Awards. It's won at the Good Design Awards in Home Deck and the Quality Awards as well. Now that's just the tip of the iceberg for this product. As we get more and more recognition, as more people learn how to eat healthy rice, not just here in Malaysia, but around the world, we know that this product is going to be absolutely iconic for helping people to live healthier lives. And as you can see here, we've got it cooking away now, so that by the end of this meeting, you can all try some of this rice for yourself. And what you'll see is beautiful white rice, but no sugar. So compared to what the Silka Maytao will be offering us in a minute, this is about 1,000 times healthier. Okay. Now this is how it works. Your conventional rice cooker is essentially a kettle. You put the water in, it sits in a base, cooks and cooks and cooks and cooks and cooks, done. However, it hasn't reduced any of the starch, it hasn't reduced any of the sugar, and is actually pretty unhealthy with that. What this has is a 4-stage process, and it's currently in the first stage right now. Thermosense, it recognizes what the perfect temperature to cook the rice is. So the computer chips inside will work out the perfect temperature for the rice. The second stage is, what it will do is there is an electromagnet inside this cooker that activates, once the starch has been drained out through the heating up stage, a metal ball bearing will then come up with the electromagnet, and the starch will then seep into this pan down the bottom here. And I'll show you what it all looks like after, because it's pretty gross, really. Okay. The next stage is, it will then go on to actually cook the rice healthily. So that when you open the lid, just like any other rice cooker, it's ready to eat, ready to serve, ready to cook. And just to give you a little bit extra information about the rice that you eat, if you buy a pack of rice now from your local store, what they actually do to this rice is they use bleach and they use wax. Now the reason they use that is to stop rats and to stop vermin eating the rice in the factory itself. Now unless you wash that off, you're eating wax and you are eating bleach. The good news is that by using this cooker, of course, wash your rice before putting it into the cooker to eliminate some of the easy stuff to take off. But the rest of it will be taken off, so that you've got really, really healthy rice. We've got some consumer testimonials here. So a gentleman over here is a type 1 diabetic who is now able to eat rice once again. The next gentleman only has 1 kidney, and he says that this again has been the only rice that he can eat. Mr. Hassan, his father died of diabetes, and the good news is, using this rice, he lost more than 2 kg. And very finally, Mrs. Giagobi lost 5 kg within 2 months of using this rice. So it's good for weight loss as well. We'll be donating 10% of our yearly profits to Diabetes Malaysia to do our bit for the world. We are looking for these distributors to these stores: Sogo, John Lewis, Thai Able, ABT, Zojirushi, and Albert Lee. So we need the names of these distributors so that we can move into more countries. Like us on Facebook, of course. And very finally, I'd just like to announce our special offer for today. Normally, this rice cooker retails to the consumer for 2,288 ringgit. Thankfully, thanks to the gentleman at Grayns, we're able to offer you a very special offer to the people in this room only today, which means that you'll actually be able to get it for 1,999 plus GST. So a significant discount. And on top of that, I've been able to do a deal with my friends at Jatomi Fitness Gym. So anybody that buys a cooker today will get a free trial at Jatomi Fitness, which is one of the best gyms in KL, probably in Asia, in fact, which is worth 350 ringgit. So anybody interested in eating healthy rice, living a healthier lifestyle, prevent diabetes, and wants to get this cheaper than you'll ever get it, then do look for me afterwards, and I'll let you know of our process to do that. Apart from that, thank you very much for your time, and we'll all be eating some healthy rice very, very shortly. Thank you.
What's a guarantee period?
There is a warranty of 1 year on the product. We're all just hungry for rice, I think.
Google
warranty?
The warranty will be country specific.
Okay, thank you very much, David.
Thank you.
Always look for David if you have more.